Welcome back to our weekly segment with Lifestyles Unlimited. How would you like to earn enough passive income to be able to retire in 5 years or less? It's possible if you have the right tools, and our next guest can teach you exactly how to do it. And it is the one and only Michael Oakley with Lifestyles Unlimited. He is back. Good morning.
Good morning, Kimberly. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I love when you're here because you always have such great information.
Great. I like sharing it.
And it's stuff that works. You know, a lot of times people hear, what, retire in 5 years or less, and they think that's not possible. But it really is when they learn all of the tricks of the trade that you teach them.
Absolutely. It's not retire at 65 or whenever the government says you can retire. It's retire when you want to retire. And retirement's not sitting at home doing nothing. Retirement's doing what you want to be doing. So creating that passive income through real estate gives you that freedom.
Okay, so each week we talk about principles that make up a balanced life. Okay, and so this week we're going to focus on legacy.
Yes.
So where does legacy come to play in all of this whole scenario?
Legacy is something really most people I don't feel that they really look at to get with. When you talk about real estate, you're talking about retiring now and living for now and all that. Everyone's going to leave a legacy no matter what. So what is your legacy going to be? And it's not just about leaving money behind. It's about helping others, teaching others, and having that passive income gives you the freedom to teach others a legacy as well as your kids. I mean, what are you going to teach them to do when you're gone?
And also, when you have that passive income, you're not tied to your 9-to-5 job.
Correct. Right.
Every second, you can live. You can spend time with your kids. You can teach them the things that you want to teach them.
Absolutely, and that's the idea of it, is to teach your kids that, because when you have your real estate, and I can't tell you how many of our members, they take their kids to their properties, they teach them about cash flow.
That's cool.
They teach them how to run a business, a multifamily business. So when they're gone and they adopt those properties, they know how to run that business, and now their life is different too, because they have options. They don't have to go to work for someone else because you taught them what to do.
And aside from actually learning from you how to do it, you end up actually leaving a legacy in the fact that hopefully they won't have to worry about money.
Absolutely. You know, that's the point, is teaching them to live the life that you're going to live. An amazing life, not worrying about money, not worrying about if you're going to get fired, not worried about if the stock market's going to go down and you're going to lose it all because it's all in the stock market. You don't have to worry about that. You have assets here in front of you that you control, and you run yourself, and you teach that to your kids, and you teach it to others too. Helping with charities, you know, that's important as well. Having the time to do that's hard to do. And
those are the life lessons that you can't learn anywhere but with a parent, and being there in person and seeing it for yourself.
Absolutely. That learning firsthand from a parent is very vital to what I can just look back on everything I've learned from my parents and where I am today because of it. And so it's so important to teach them, and to teach them the right things of going through life and how to do it.
Now, let's talk specifics here. Let's say you leave your kids a whole lot of different properties. You've done very well for yourself. You've been successful in real estate investing. You end up leaving your kids a lot. What are the tax implications? I mean, because a lot of people, they don't think about it, and then it's done, and then the kids are dealing with all of this mess and tax whatnot. So what do people need to be thinking about?
So first off, when you're thinking of, okay, if I have a big real estate business, what am I going to leave my kids? Well, you're going to teach them how to run it first off, so that when you leave it to them, it's not going to be running to the ground. They're going to know what to do with it. That's the first key, is the knowledge. Secondly, when we're talking about tax implications, when you have properties that you leave to a family member, let's say you've owned it for a long time and taxes have built up over those years. What has happened now is there's something called a step-up basis clause that the IRS allows. And what happens is, at that moment, when you pass away and your children take over your properties, you now get a new face value of that property, and all the taxes that you had before disappear.
Really?
And they start at the new face value at that right there. Fresh start for the kids. So they start right there. So that's just one tax advantage that they can have. Yeah.
And this is what you can learn when you join Lifestyles Unlimited. So you'll learn exactly how to invest and make all of that passive income, but then what to do when you do pass and you have your children. You want to make sure they're taken care of. So the best way to find out if this is for you, which I can assure you it is to go to one of your free workshops.
Yes.
And you're having one.
Absolutely, we're having one. So that's where we're going to teach you what we do with real estate, how we do what we do, why we do what we do, how it makes us money, and how we want you to grow with real estate to see if it's really right for you. Okay,
and the only way to find out is to go in person, to meet everyone, and to hear what they have to say. So again, free workshop, and we want to give you all of the information. It is at 2700 Northeast Loop 410. You can give them a call, 787-2235, or log on to their website, lifestylesunlimited.com.